Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to show some love to the Skyline. Let's go for a drive in it, we'll bring it back and we'll start working on that front bar. Let's do it. Alright, we're going to see if we can find one of these so we can get a better radio, because this is junk. It's all in Japanese frequency and static. Lots of static. There's no static right now. What have they got in their back? It's like a toolbox. Pick up there's a fuzz there. There's a fuzzy. Got a bike next to it even though I'm in the Skyline. Oh, XD as well. Right, I'm just gonna record on my phone while I'm in there. I don't like taking the GoPro in. Hopefully we get something. Alright, no luck. The white Skyline had a nice front bar, but it's a sedan and it won't fit this, so it's about out of standard radio. Yeah, let's head back home and do something to this. Alright, gonna move the pods out. We're gonna do something with the Skyline. Alright, the Skyline's at the back. Pods is out there. Did have a couple of small oil leaks from the oil feeds to both turbos. Tightened them up, had it running until the fan came on, and it seemed fine. Yeah, we need to show this one some love. Been neglecting it. I don't know if I should keep going on with the front bar. I just had a look at the white paint that I got, and I've still got quite a bit. Like to there. Maybe I was thinking of painting the rear diffuser part black. You know what I mean? This section. And painting that. I need to do a little bit of repairs. Alright guys, I think I'm going to actually take the front bar off and start fixing that up, because that's the biggest eyesore of all. So the missus got to go out. When she gets back, I'll do that and do a lot of sanding and whatnot and try to make it look better. Give it a coat of paint. See if I can fix this break in the middle. Yeah, pretty sure I got enough fiberglass and resin to do all of that. So, yeah, let's try to fix that front bar. Alright, got it off. Let's get all this broken mesh out. Yeah, I was pretty lucky that didn't break like all the radiator and pierce everything else. So it just fell off. This is fixable. That's alright. Yep, I'm just scratching it. There we go. Alright, put it up on the horses there. Let's give it a wash inside and out, and start looking at where to start. Pretty much we need to obviously fix that brake. Alright guys, so when I had the crash, I ended up cracking quite a lot of these sides off around the lights that I added when I bought it to make it fit, but it didn't fit very well. Anyway, I broke all that off, and now it fits good and doesn't scrape on a lot of things. So when I've refitted it, I've re-drilled some holes at the top here, so it's actually brought the front of it up and it sits a lot better. So I've got some holes we need to fill in. We need to fix this bit. So fixing this bit, the new holes should be all good. And I probably need to add some more tabs onto the end here for the original location. Otherwise, one, maybe two mounting parts that actually got broken off on the car as well. So I don't know if I can fix that or if I have to get a new front for it. But let's wash this and go from there. I'm not using my car sponge because I don't want to get all this crap in it. So just use a rag. Some soap. Alright, so I'm probably going to hit the lip first with the sander. So I'll get a mask on and we'll do that. Wow, I didn't do a very good job painting this. We got primer, white, I do want to respray the whole car. It's in a Toyota Crystal Pearl. I think it's only on the couple of the brand new 300 Land Cruisers. I've got the number for it. So hopefully I can get some made up. I'll spray the whole car in 2-pack. Oh, to repair this, do like this bar. Yeah. I have been looking at getting like a stock one from Japan because it's actually cheaper to import it and wait 3 months and get one here in Melbourne and have to respray it. About $700 for one in Melbourne, and it's about $400 to get it over from Japan, including the price of purchasing it over there too. Anywho, let's keep going. Might actually just focus on repairing the really broken bits for now because the Skyline is my daily. So let's work on that. Alright, so clean that up a bit. Underside I haven't done yet, so we'll try to get to that. And yeah, we'll gotta clean up these edges, get all the bitty bits out, and we'll start glassing it. Alright guys, so I've cleaned it up, blown it out, and I've actually notched it out a little bit just to allow for some new resin to get in there. And I tapered these as well, so they're going to act like plugs. So what I'm going to do is see if I can hot glue gun some powder pop sticks, some ice pole sticks on here to brace it, and then we'll fill it from the other side. Alright, so I just used the hot glue gun and some icy pole sticks to brace that. So we are actually level there, we're even here. So we are ready to fiberglass on the other side. Alright, just mixing up some resin. I've got 50 mils here. So probably too much for what I'm doing, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna put some resin down. Those paddle pop sticks will probably get stuck, but you can easily get them off. So just resin on the inside. I'm just going to do this corner here. Alright. So I'm just going to fold this over. Use a brush. Poke it in. Perfect size. Some strips from up here. Resin's starting to go off. Alright, so we've got 3 layers in there. We've got about 3 layers on this edge here too. So we'll let that dry and we'll come back tomorrow to get the paddle pop sticks off and work on the front side of it. Alright guys, it's the next day. Let's see how this turned out. Alright, those paddle pop sticks are stuck on there. This one will be the worst. It's good. Yeah. I need some force with that one. Come back, I'll get that off. Looks strong. Good. Right, actually just slid it along that way and it popped it right off. It's really good. Really happy with that. So what I'll do is I'll get this glue off and then I'll sand it down. And we might do another layer of fiberglass on this side. Did actually sand it down a bit, and we've got some cracks, so strengthen that up. Right, just gonna mix up some more resin and do a couple of layers or 2 strips on this, going around that way, and we'll try to fill that in too. Yeah, the main focus is this brake. Might even get this back on the car and drive it for a bit and see if it's sturdy enough. If it is, we can go ahead and keep repairing the rest of the bar. Let's see if I can do a quick patch. Alright guys, I'm back after doing that piece, and here it's a little tacky. It is pretty cold, you know, it's winter. Just put the heater on, so hopefully it warms up just a little bit. But I took the Foz for a drive today, and it's not very good. So I can't spend too much time on this, so I need to pretty much sand this down, and I'm going to prime this area, and we'll get it back on the car so I can use it as my daily again until I figure out the Forester, because we might be going back to single turbo. It's just been too much trouble. Alright, so maybe I'll get a heat source a bit closer to this so we can work on that a bit sooner. But yeah, I managed to fill in that hole. So we got some fiberglass from the back, so we can build that up now, which is good. But still got to sand all this back, which is just fun. Alright guys, I know this might sound a bit funny and stupid, but I've been thinking of doing this lip in either carbon or just painting it black. So I'm actually going to paint it black now while I'm still fixing it, so if I don't like it, I can just sand it off. And if it's good, we still need to sand it off and redo it properly. But I think now might be the best time to give it a try and see if I like the look. Alright, I've done a pretty quick scuff with what was on the machine. It's actually 80, but pretty tough. So with this as well, I'll be able to see if the fiberglass cracks. So it looks like there's still cracks underneath in the fiberglass and the cracks on the paint. We'll see how quickly that comes through. So yeah, good little experiment, I reckon. Have to wipe it down again and tape it up, and we'll give it a quick paint. Alright, there's my first tape line. It's actually a bit wider here. It comes in here. Hopefully that's a good line. Alright, we've got it all masked off. Got some gloss black. Let's give it a spray. Alright, let's do a dust coat. Oh, it's not coming out very well. Well, heat it up a bit. Right. Heat it up a bit better now. Still not the best. Alright, so here we have fiberglass. So there's a little bit of the cracking you can see, and then we move over to the actual paint. There's lots. So this goes all the way down into the fiberglass. Alright, so this pretty much shows that it needs to be taken right down to the fiberglass. So we actually got fiberglass, the gel coat, and then the paint. So we're going to go past the gel coat, which the gel coat gives the bumper its shape. That's what's put into the mold first. So we've got a bit of work ahead of us to get this back to good. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we have painted it. Doesn't look the best, but from a distance it'll look alright, hopefully. And we'll see if I like it or not. Alright, decided against it in the clear. It's just a waste of paint. So I peeled the tape off and won't really know until it's on the car if I like the look of it. We've got a bit of overspray. It's all good. Not bad. It's this weird line here. It's a reflection of something. Alright guys, it's the next day. It's looking alright. Let's sand this down a bit. And we'll get some primer on there. Alright guys, I've sanded down quite a bit. Looks really crap, but I'm going to paint over that section and this into there. I'll cover up that lip section too, so I don't get any overspray on it. It's just dusty at the moment. But yeah, we'll let the dust settle, come back in a little bit, and we'll give that a paint. I'll give it a wipe down and a paint. Alright, so I just hit it with some primer. It's pretty messy. Might set it back a little bit once it's on the car. Yeah, I'll chuck this on the car now and I'll give this a wipe. Alright, it's back on. Let's see how it goes for a week or so. See if we get the cracking showing through more and try to figure out what we're going to do here. It's like these sections we'll put in separate and the fiberglass doesn't, it's not even, like it's a lot lower there. Anyway, yeah, I might get a light sand here so it's not a sharp line. Alright guys, I'm going to finish this episode here. We'll come revisit this in a week or so. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And I'll see you next episode. Bye.